All right, we're on. Okay, so before we start this press conference off, Pete, can you just tell everybody here who might not know, or at home who might not know what's going on, why you're sitting there right now and what happened last week to get you right there? Can you just let us know?
Lowest score in fantasy football.
Okay, he said lowest score in fantasy football. So yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. All right, let's start with the questions here. Let's start from our friends in Minnesota. This one comes from Cranky. As someone who has never in history been the weekly low scorer, can you point to a critical difference this year compared to years previous where you didn't have a weekly low score?
That is an inaccurate statement. I've been the lowest scorer many times, but the rules, we did not have a press conference until last year. So, to answer your question, this year what has gone differently? Last week, really, Garrett Wilson put up a 0. That's really it. That's really it. I started him when he came back a week from injury, and I should have known better. Simple as that. Okay.
She wants the mic.
Not mine anymore.
Oh, that's Penny. Good answer, good answer, good answer. Okay, so to continue, this is from Wiggles. Dr. P, to piggyback off of Cranky's question, is it possible that living in Ann Arbor has made you soft? When you lived elsewhere, you were never the low scorer. Do failures like last week ever make you yearn for the old days of living in your prison cell apartment in Madison?
Once again, I was the lowest scorer many times before, but your history of the league is inaccurate, is wrong. Have I become softer in Ann Arbor? Quite the opposite, actually. Because I think I'm around the riffraff on a more daily basis, so if anything, it has folded me.
Okay, another great answer. All right, so this one's from Adam, P's longtime friend Adam.
Oh, that's
All
not
right.
bad.
P, you can smell something fishy from a mile away. With that established, how do you truly feel about the Week 1 shenanigans with Brian's team? What, if anything, could the commissioner have done differently? How do you plan to assess this situation to preserve the integrity of the league? I'm eager to hear the response.
I'm glad this has been brought up 2 weeks in a row because I asked the same question last week to John, and my question was pretty much brushed off to the side. I'll remind you that last week's your press conference, nobody could hear. You recorded on a whim, and also nobody submitted questions to in the first place. But now that the conspiracies are coming out, I'm starting to actually reconsider that of maybe there were questions submitted that you just didn't address. Maybe there were questions that were directed to you that you just didn't bring up for the presser. But to answer the question, really, I mean the whole season is an asterisk. It doesn't matter. If I win, cool. But if anyone else wins, it's really an asterisk at this point.
Wow.
The cheating week 1. John having a second team in the league to funnel himself players for his other team who's going to be in the playoffs. So he has two teams. So he gets a free win every time he plays his second team.
Not to mention intentionally reducing the field, cutting strong players from last season who could have been a huge. Let's move on with the interview. Yep.
Yeah. So basically, it's a full-on asterisk for the entire season. Whoever wins, it's just there's rampant cheating throughout the league.
Oh,
it's the same as last year, actually, too. If we want to talk about playoffs and what happened last year.
Preach.
Yeah. So once again, back-to-back years of cheating really has me questioning the integrity of the league.
Wow.
And my future in it.
Wow. That's a big question, Adam. That's a big question. That was a big question. I won't respond because I'm not under questioning right here.
But you were last week, and nobody.
It was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, I mean, nobody could hear.
Okay. All right. Next question.
Just so we're clear.
Next, we have a mega question from our southern friend, Big Daddy. Big Daddy would like to know
This will be good.
if you could pick 3 people to watch a Lions-Packers NFC Championship game, with who would they be and why? Follow up, why are you such a butthead to Cass's Packers loving family?
Oh, wow.
3 people in addition to me.
Yes, 3 people in addition to you, he said.
That's pretty obvious.
Lay it out.
Laugh and Cass's 2 brothers.
Ooh.
It would be the worst. It would be the worst possible environment you could ever imagine.
Good answer.
Whoever would win that game, it would just be either Laugh would not make it out alive, or Cass's brothers would. I mean, it's one or the other. What's the second part?
Well, the second part was just follow up. Why are you such a butthead to Cass's Packers family? That's all.
It's really the opposite. Her brothers are actually the insane ones.
Okay.
It's really the opposite. I usually send one tiny message and they freak out.
Okay. Okay. All right. This next one's from DDL.
Should be good. Is he even?
well,
he's across the world.
He is across the world. He's in
I'm
Japan.
impressed that
Right
he
now.
got it to you.
Yeah, we got to. He sent a letter, actually. It took a while to get here.
They probably did, yeah. Post.
I know you have thought about this before. Fight to the death between you and Big Daddy. Who survives and how?
Fight to the death.
I'm assuming unarmed combat.
I think it's just like a classic kind of a boxing match of Big Guy versus Little Guy. He doesn't have the endurance that I would have. I would just tire him out. And I mean, really, what would happen if we're actually thinking about this? He can't breathe. Like on a normal day, he simply cannot breathe.
He is
So
oxygen deficient.
What if he has a full stock of flow?
Yeah, full
because
stop of
in the
Afrin.
ring, there would be no Afrin unless it's allowed on the side.
He also has a
Assuming
6
it's-
milligram Zin in.
No, because it'd be they check those things before you go in the ring. So
That's
really,
They do.
he would probably. I mean, what's the UFC fight? 5
Like
rounds.
5
round?
rounds. Yeah.
It
Considering
might
yourself
go
a
to round-
championship, I
It
like
might go to round 2,
Might.
maybe. He would
Maybe
probably
round
tire
2.
out.
Little ground and pound to finish
He
it.
would tire. He would never catch me. I would be so bad. The size difference wouldn't
I can
matter.
see that.
Yeah, chatter in the peanut gallery, please.
Endurance fight.
Major press conference
Quiet
ongoing.
on set.
No, you couldn't hear John's. It's fine.
Quiet on set. Quiet on set. Okay, this next question is from Opie. I hope you'll answer it because it's a very good question. Opie says, Andrew, why do you have this weird obsession with Big Daddy? Actually, it's beyond an obsession. You dream about him. That's true. He
That's
dreams
true. I
about
did
him.
have it once.
It makes me sick. Does Cass know about your feelings for him, or are you ashamed to tell her?
Sounds like you're ashamed.
You're gonna have to speak up, no
No
microphone.
feelings. No feelings for Big Daddy. Oh.
No feelings at all for Big Daddy.
No, Big Dad is a perfect member of the Discord because, unlike some people here, laugh. Big Dad can take a joke. Laugh, on the other hand, not very good at that. Wiggles also not very good at taking a joke. Anytime you start to give them a little hard time about something, things escalate. Big Dad, on the other hand,
That's true.
he plays well with the joke. That's why he's a
That's
great
good.
member of the Discord.
Good answer. Good answer. This question comes from the commissioner, myself. You win a contest to spend the day with either Frank the Tank, Seth Sama, or the Rizzler. Who are you choosing and why? What activities would you do with them?
PG.
It's a hard question. It's gotta be Frank the Tank.
Okay.
Nobody quite has the life story that Frank the Tank has. Rizzo's too young.
Yeah.
He might
That'd
be
be
kind of
weird.
weird. Seth Sama, also kind of a weird guy. Frank the Tank, though. And we probably just hit all the major sports games. Mets game, Devils game.
Cook some
Those are
food?
kind of his team because then he's Miami. So yeah, we could cook
Cook some food?
Devils game. Mets game.
Good answer.
So, I mean, a sports game was Frank. Oh, and the walk.
And a walk.
We did have a walk. Yeah.
Okay, this next question is from Laugh. Laugh, you have a question?
Laugh live.
I'm just curious why you're so salty about being a low scorer this time.
No. We've been over this a million times. I'm not salty about being the lowest score. In fact, I probably will be this week too. Then I will be salty if I have to do a TikTok dance. I'm not mad about. Like I said multiple times in Discord, I have no problem giving a press conference for doing it. The problem is that the rules have been changed on a whim because it's my first time being a low scorer.
Okay.
I didn't get to preview this question. Laugh got to preview his questions, and he got them last year. First time John did his best comments, he got to preview the questions. Cranky has gotten to preview all of his questions. Big Dad's gotten to preview his questions. Wild has gotten to preview all of his questions. GDL has gotten to preview all of his questions. Bob has also gotten to preview all of his questions. Obi, although Dom did the press conference, also got to preview all of his questions. I'm probably missing somebody, but point stands that I didn't get to preview these. Everyone else in the league has gotten to.
I don't think you needed to. You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job.
You're hanging in there.
Fact of
Let's just
the
finish
rules
strong.
have been changed.
Let's just finish strong.
Also, everyone else's press conference is like 3 minutes long, by the way. So
Yeah, this is a good one.
because nobody submits questions, laugh to everybody else.
Laugh's a busy man. He's not even
You can submit a 1 second question. Don't give me the Waddles defensive. I'm too busy for fantasy football.
Well, I mean, I have a child and family,
You have a
right?
job.
I
You
can
submit a
attest that
question.
Ryan has time at night to
Yeah,
send
I know.
I
He
know.
knows.
Yeah.
I know. He has time to watch a 3-hour Michigan game. He can submit a 1-minute question.
Okay. Final question. This is a bonus question from Anonymous.
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 You gotta tell me who it's from.
You'll find out.
Or anonymous. I thought that was pretty clear.
For years, we've been waiting for this moment. Even when it seems that surely you'll get the lowest points, you somehow always manage to pull off a surprise win. So it begs the question, what other surprises can I expect from Andrew Pearson in the next year? And do you know or need to know my ring size?
press conference takes a turn. Suddenly speechless.
How do you
We had a lot of words.
We'll see. And there we have it.